Hey,
Hey,
Tim.
Tim.
How's it going?
All good?
Really good. How are you?
I am fantastic. Congratulations for the really fantastic success for your song, Fires for You. And I really appreciate you guys taking some time to hang out with us today.
No problem.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Yeah. Excited about you guys have a pretty cool story. Paul and Ryan, you guys go back a little bit, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, ever since we were little kids.
I love that. And Michelle, you joined the band. It's been a little bit. You came along just as the band was looking for somebody to sing, and look what's happened.
Oh, this is magic.
Yeah, 6 years in the making. Time flies.
I think it's 7 years now.
Is it 7 years?
Every time
It honestly, yeah, you're right. It honestly doesn't feel that long.
No, it doesn't feel like 7 years, but yeah. 7 years.
Well, I'm really intrigued. You put out an album called Shadows back in 2019. That's where this song comes from. And so it must seem a little bit weird. Here you are 2 years later. We're in the middle of a global pandemic. And meanwhile, over the last year, this song has just become this wonderful hit. Did you guys have any idea that there was going to be a sync in that Netflix show that sort of helped kick this whole thing off?
We had like a hint, but no idea that it would be used the way that it was used in that show. So that was surprising because we were used to our songs being used in shows, but kind of just like in the background, kind of quiet.
Yeah.
And this was just the whole song so loud, blew it up. It's cool.
And what was the reaction like following that? Because it really just sort of took off with streaming and everything after that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's cool is we have like those, it's like Spotify for artists, and it shows you like how the Shazams go up and the streams, and it was like this little mark, and then all of a sudden it just shoots like.
We were just
like, it was pretty cool to see that. We're just like, wow.
Right. And now so much has followed since then. Were you guys working on a new album as this song took off, or did the work on a new album sort of begin after that? Just trying to figure out how much what you guys have been through has influenced what we get to hear next.
We kind of always are working on music. Like right when we finish one song, we just start another one. So
it's not always like we're working on an album, but we just work on material, and then it either comes out as an EP or an LP. But in this case, like since we started working before and after the song blew up, it's becoming more of a record this time.
Right? Yeah.
Does this have you guys been able to do some new things musically with this album, having some more resources, I'm assuming, to work with now that you guys are with Columbia?
Our music video.
The music video, not so much recording. We pretty much do the thing we've always been doing, but
up their setup a little bit.
We have to the computer.
Yeah, no, like
so that's not as much crashing or like.
But yeah, we usually just work out of this studio here in Paul, and it's just our comfy spot that we've always.
But yeah, because of Columbia, we get to do like the videos that we want to do.
Yeah, the videos so much fun, and so well done, and work so well with the feel of the song, too.
Thank you. Yeah.
Every time I hear the song, every time it comes up on the radio station, what I appreciate about this song is that it brings me another musical touchstone to something that was important to me musically when I was younger. Whether it's just a thematic feel, whether I'm thinking, oh man, Brian Ferry would have killed for that groove that you guys have going on during that song, because it is just all of that. But you guys seem to embrace a lot of different sounds in what becomes your music, and I'm wondering how you were all exposed to that, and how that's helped with your songwriting.
It's a good question. I think as a kid, I was always just I focused on a lot of like oldies, like old kind of stuff like that. I think Ryan was mostly really into 80s. Like he loved Roxy music and stuff like that, and Depeche Mode. introduced me to that kind of stuff too,
and introduced me later on too.
Yeah. So it is really a mishmash of a million different influences that, from the 60s up to now,
Yeah. It's just got such a cool sound. So let's talk a little bit about the new album. Did you guys have any goals in mind when you started working on this? Things that you wanted to do that you hadn't had a chance to do before?
Yeah, I definitely think with like every song, it's all about experimenting something new while still retaining our sound. I think we just try to write for ourselves and
fresh sounds to stuff, because there's quite a few. I feel like most of the songs on there they all have their own new sound, and we've incorporated
definitely
something fresh.
I like how you guys emphasize being authentic with your music, and I find that refreshing, because you get the sense sometimes that some folks are writing maybe for an audience that's not that they're maybe not maybe trying too hard and trying to do something that maybe that's not their wheelhouse, and you guys are take a much more authentic approach to it, it seems like.
For sure. Yeah, we write stuff that we would listen to, like pretty much, like, which I think is the main goal for us. Like, try to for sure write a song that we would love to play over and over again.
So 40 million Americans have had at least one vaccination. I'm talking to some folks that seem to think there might be some festivals later in the year. Are you guys starting to look towards putting a tour together?
Yeah, actually, if everything goes as planned,
right,
we are possibly going to be on a tour in, was it November? And then
November, maybe early September for some.
There's some
other slots. So.
Yeah, there's some festival stuff, but
I don't know what we're allowed to talk about it.
I understand that. I totally understand that.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Do you now, are you now in a position that you can start thinking about maybe more attention to what you guys, what a Canon show will look and feel like? Are you thinking about how you're going to stage music? Do you get to have fun putting together a set design or artwork for the tour? Is that the kind of stuff you guys are now being able to have fun with?
I think we will be able to. Honestly, we haven't gotten to that point yet, but we will pretty soon. It'll be new for us because we haven't toured much. But I think that'll be fun.
And laser lights.
People are going to want to see you guys. I can tell you that right now, just based on the reaction we've had to the music. People are really going to be excited to get out and see what you guys do. And
we're dying to play out, so can't wait.
Right?
Yeah.
What are you looking most forward to collectively over the next few months?
Wrapping up the album.
Yes, wrapping up the album.
New single,
music videos in the works.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, and just sharing our new tunes, and we're really excited to do that.
Well, I think that your life is about to change dramatically once everything is back open, and the opportunities that you guys are going to have, and I'm really excited for you guys.
Thank you.
Boise, can't wait to have you guys here, and we'll do our part to make sure that happens. And congratulations, and I can't wait to hear more music from you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Nice meeting
you. You guys be well.
You too.
Same to you.